So yesterday, that's part of it, burned myself. I was mowing the grass behind our house. I had to do it even though the grass was real wet because it was getting some heavy rain today. Don't drink that. I'll explain what that is in a minute. And mower shut down on a guy. It started overheating, and then it just started shooting oil out, and it got oil all in the carburetor and in the gas tank. And so we drained the tank yesterday, and I had the carburetor part this morning, and it is just gum packed with oil. And so this is not really safe to do. Well, scratch that. So I pulled the spark plug, and there was a bunch of oil in the combustion chamber, and I just put some ether down the carb and got it to run, and it just blew smoke, and then it eventually turned. Then it went black, then it went white, and then it wouldn't stop blowing white smoke. So shut it down. And anyway, so we're going to see if we can't get it running today. You're going to take the breather off. It needs a new air filter because it just got gummed up with oil. Ought to be good. You can just see how just chock full of oil it is. So what this is here, it's premium gasoline, WD-40, brake oil, and a little bit of motor oil. Don't run this on your conventional combustion engine. I usually give just a little drop down the carburetor on my old Ford on really cold days because it kind of lubricates the upper cylinder and makes it just a little bit easier on the motor. So that's why we're going to be using it on the old Briggs. I'm going to move the Infinity back a little bit more, so just hold on. Way too much. That's perfect. Okay. Got all that crap on my iPad. So that's what came out of the exhaust. And you can see it's still smoking a little bit. So I think it burned all that crap out of itself. So we're going to go ahead and just start it there. We're going to be pretty dry because I don't want that in the garage anymore. A little while. Way too much. We're going to tie the throttle open, and then I'm going to get down here and I'm going to feed the carburetor. I'm going to try to keep it running as long as I can. You don't want to just continuously run it on that mixture because it's not great for the motor, but it burns at a really low compression. So it's over revving, quote unquote, the engine, but it gets all that crap out of there. So let me do that. Breaking it. I sweat. Oh, Moses. She's a smoky girl. So it's running a little longer each time. I can't say it's running better. She's tart. Blue smoke burning oil. That's factory. Coming out of the header. Smoking like that. But as you can tell, she's alive. Redneck engineering right there, folks. Eat on it. Smells like Detroit. In my mind. That's not necessarily good, but it's gonna work. I got it running on WD-40 right now. Trying to let it heat on some of it. But as you can tell, it's running better. It's firing. Ow! I don't see any chunks of metal. Nothing came out of the cylinder. So I think she's fixed. So this time I'm using starting fluid, brake oil, and I actually had to use the bathroom. No, I'm kidding. So starting fluid, brake oil, a little bit of diesel oil, and just normal unleaded. We ain't running premium this time. I'm gonna put way too much in because I drained the tank again and drained the carburetor. So I need it to run long enough to start sucking it up out of the tank. So I think we should be good there. Got about 20 pounds of oil pressure, a lot of flow back. And as you can tell, she's eating on it. But woo! I think the global temperature just went up about 17 degrees. I'm not even sure if you can see the amount of smoke that this thing's putting out, but great. This rolls more coal than Adam's truck. As you can tell, she's smoky. I'm gonna name it Smoky. We don't worry about that, Greta. Greta Thunberg 30 over here. Of it. Beat on it. Okay. See if I can. No, I can't pull it one-handed. Hold on. I'm gonna wait till the blue smoke completely is gone this time. I'm gonna let it run up. Look at that, man.